how did the priest, Friar Lawrence, help them? What was the big plan?
They want to Juliet drink the poison that she will sleep in 2 days.
Potion,
They
not
want
poison.
to make that Juliet families believe that she died, and he will take her from Veronia to
Verona. Yeah.
Romeo City, live, and they will live together.
Right. Hello, Mr. Donny.
No,
How are you today?
I'm very good today.
Very good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm very good that you're good.
Maybe.
Because that means you're going to have a great test.
I know that.
You know that, huh? Oh, wow. I got everything is printed twice. Why is that? I don't know why. Okay. Doesn't matter, but I got it. You got all your test information?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure your mom has a printer. I'm sure.
Oh, she does. She does.
She does. So how's the school? How is being back to school? Fun?
No, it's very bad.
It's
Our
very
class is on the 6th floor.
6 floors at your school, and your class is on the 6th floor.
Yes.
No problem. Take the elevator.
Oh,
You have an elevator, don't you?
maybe.
Maybe. Yes or no? You have an elevator? You know, you push the button.
No. Don't have.
You don't have an elevator, or you're not allowed to use it?
No, it don't have.
Oh, I remember I worked in a school in Hanoi, and only the teachers were allowed to take the elevator. The students were not allowed.
Now you can use your teacher.
So mean. But that's good. That means every day now you're getting exercise. Up and down 6 flights of stairs. You're going to be in good shape.
No.
You're going to be an athlete.
No, it can.
Not good?
Terrible.
Horrible.
More than horrible.
More than horrible. Oh my God. Are you lazy, Donny?
I'm not easy.
I don't know. All right. So we're going to have 3 parts to the test today. We're going to have social interaction, where I'm going to ask you about 2 topics. I'm going to ask you 6 questions. Remember, you have to answer, give a straight answer, and then give a reason or an example to back up your answer. And then part 2, solution discussion. I'm going to give you a situation, and you'll have to choose one or the other and explain why. And then part 3 is our reading comprehension. No problem. Romeo and Juliet. It's perfect.
Romeo and Juliet.
And then we'll ask some questions for comprehension on that. And then we're done. And then we'll ask some questions about Romeo and Juliet to see how well, first I want to check your pronunciation and your reading fluency. And after that, I ask questions so that I can see how much you understand of what you read. Comprehension questions. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Part 1, social interaction. Topic 1, neighbors. Or no, sorry, not neighbors, neighborhood. But you can talk about your neighbors as well in these questions. I wasn't sure whether to make it neighbors or neighborhood. I guess it's kind of the same, because I'll make some comments after. But question 1, do you like your neighborhood?
There are many things.
Oh my God, you gonna die?
No.
You okay? Quit smoking. No more smoking for
I'm
Donny.
not smoking.
Oh my God.
There are many things that I like about my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is it had a lot of grocery and it's very
A lot of what?
grocery. But
Groceries is food.
shops
Shops. Oh, a lot of shops in your neighborhood. Okay.
and it's very convenient.
Convenient.
I can buy groceries, for example. There have a lot of supermarkets, and I can buy a phone or a laptop. It there have a big store. It sell a lot of electric equipment that I realize.
Electronic equipment.
Mhm.
Electronic. So what kind of electronic equipment do you like? Do
My
you use?
headphone.
Okay. So like audio equipment, headphones and microphones.
Yes.
Okay. So you like that stuff. Do you understand how all the audios work and the equalizers and the boxes? Do you understand that?
I don't understand.
No, me too. I have a hard time with that one. All right. So you like your neighborhood.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's very close. It have a bus station, and I can able to take the place which I want to come.
Go. Like the
So,
place you want to go
mhm.
and then come home.
Yes.
Go, come. Okay. All right. Question 2. Do you prefer the mornings or the evenings in your area, in your neighborhood? What's nicer there? In the mornings when the sun comes up, people are doing exercise, or the evenings when people are outside making loud noises, singing karaoke?
Mm, I think because my neighborhood has a lot of house.
Not because you have to answer the question first, morning or
Oh,
evening.
and
Then
I
then because, right? First answer the question.
and I in the evening
You like the
more than
evening. Ning 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 ning
evening
ning. Okay. N no L. Okay.
because I can see the moon and the sky and the stars from my house. I can see a lot of it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's a small townish area that you live in, so there wouldn't be much pollution, and you would get a really good view of the
Mhm.
sky. I know your area. I've been there many times.
You know. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Remember, your mom used to work with me at the shipping company.
Mm,
So we used to
you-
drop her off every night.
most of light most of night at light is not too bright. It's only in the building. It's do on the in the building do.
What?
Mm, you know, at night,
Mm-hmm.
most light at night is not too bright,
The
very much
lights at night.
night.
Okay. The lights at night are not too bright. Okay.
But
You
it's
mean like the
only
skylights, or are you talking about the street lights or the houses? You're talking
the
about
house light.
okay, normal lights. Okay.
Nice. But in the evening, it's do when about 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. you can go out and you can see the streets. It's very beautiful. When I come back to school, I can see it. It's very beautiful. I like it.
Yeah, I like the night lights too. I like both morning and night.
And
Three.
like it. Hmm?
Three. Now, you said that you like your neighborhood. It's convenient. There's lots of shops. You prefer the evenings to the mornings. You think it's nice with the lights and everything, which is cool. But nothing is perfect. So, what could be done in the neighborhood to make things better?
What you can?
What could be done in the neighborhood to make things better? It's got to be something that's not perfect.
Oh,
What could be? What could make things even better?
oh
Airport?
no.
Football field?
Is the thing make my neighborhood better? Is could be security. Mhm. In my neighborhood, is have a lot of uh, you know in my tooth.
I know, but I need you to say it. Has a lot of what?
It has a lot of stolen,
Yeah.
steal, stolen,
Theft or
theft,
crime.
yes, crime.
Yeah, crime is stealing.
They
Theft is stealing something.
they stolen something at night.
Or
I think,
thieves. Yeah,
mhm.
thieves. A lot of thieves. Thieves. You
They,
could call the people who steal in the night are called thieves.
okay.
Yeah. So you have a lot of thieves there.
Yes, a lot of.
That's
I lose
one
my dog
down.
and the phone.
A phone and a dog.
Yes.
Someone stole your dog too. Oh, that's a big
Mm.
problem here in Vietnam. And you've heard of a lot of people. Miss Lei had her dog stolen too. Yeah. Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Roar.
Yeah. So what can we do to help fix that problem?
We can fit the camera on in front of the door and can see everything.
To get more cameras out on the streets.
Yes.
And people's homes should put more cameras in. We had cameras and I really liked it. It was good. We even helped the police one time. Someone stole a motorcycle. So they used our cameras to see who was out on the street. Yeah. No, cameras are good. Very good for security. That and
It's also bad too. Very bad.
In some of it's the problem with smaller townish areas. Because it's not so bright, the lights are dimmer, it's quiet, it becomes a place where it's more attractive for thieves. So that's kind of the disadvantage of a nice place like that. It attracts some of the bad people. And in the West, some of the North American countries anyway, I know that some neighborhoods have kind of created their own security service, kind of like a neighborhood watch where people volunteer and they take turns and they patrol the streets in the nighttime to make sure that there's no suspicious people lurking around in people's backyards. Yeah. No, good answers. Good answers. Security could be better. All right, let's go to topic 2.
Yes.
All right, we're going to talk about food. That's easy enough, yeah? You like food, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Because some people don't like food, Some people just hate it. They just don't want food.
No food, they will die. Out of hungry and energy.
Yeah, it gives us all our energy for all those 6 flights of stairs you have to climb every day. All right. What is your favorite food?
Oh. My favorite food?
What's your favorite food? Like street food, restaurants, mom's cooking, grandma's cooking? What's your favorite?
I like a lot of things.
Okay, but just name a couple of your favorite.
Oh. My dad cook very good. And I like own.
Your dad cooks too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
He's very good. I like all the things he cook. And the best is I like fish.
Is fish? Okay.
Fish, yes. Very good. Fish.
Fish is good for you. So he cooks fish really well. Okay.
I like sugar too.
What is it? Soup? Sugar.
Yes.
Everybody likes sugar, but that's bad for you. You shouldn't eat too much sugar. It really affects you in negative ways. Yeah, you shouldn't put too much sugar. There's lots of sugar in the food already too.
The doctor advised me to cut down sugar.
Yeah, you should listen to him. He's right. It messes with your body, and a lot of the sugars are fake, and a lot of them are not good for our body at all. It's if you too much of it is long term is really bad. But yeah, we all have our bad habits. But what is it about your dad's fish? How is it he cooks it that you love it so much? Why is it so good?
I don't know. I eat it and I eat and I feel it's very yummy. I taste it I feel very yummy. I like it.
How does he cook it? Does he barbecue it, or does he boil it, or does he bake it, or what does he do? How does he cook the fish?
Actually, I don't know how it cook.
You don't know how he cooks in an oven or on a fire or boil or like deep fry or like he uses a frying pan. Well, how does he cook it?
Oh, how can you explain?
I don't know. That's why I ask you.
I can't, how can I explain?
Well, does he use like the burners and he puts it in a pot or frying pan? Or does he put it in a pressure cooker? Like
He puts it
close
in
the top.
a pan and cook it until it's
And then it turns the fire on and cooks it in a pan.
mm.
Okay. So pan fried. Okay. All right. So that's at home, which is good, which is the best place to eat. What type of restaurants do you enjoy the most? So when you do go to restaurants, which ones do you like the best?
Oh, I like Nam Coffee.
Nam Phuong Coffee. That's a coffee place. They serve food?
No, it has food too.
Okay.
It has Silverline restaurant. Silverline restaurant.
What kind of restaurant?
Sữa và lành.
Sir Valet.
Mm-hmm.
So what do they sell? Fish?
No.
Beef? Soup? Noodles?
They don't cook noodle and soup. They don't cook pizza too.
They cook pizza too.
Just everything traditional of Vietnam foods they cook.
So what do you like ordering on their menu?
Oh, fish. I like fish.
You're a big fish lover. No, that's good. It's healthy. So I could say seafood restaurants are your favorite.
Yes.
Do you like crab and shrimp and all the other stuff too?
I like but little.
Little, but you like the fish the best.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Me too. I like a lot of fish. I like a lot of things. And pizza. Is their pizza any good? Is their pizza any good?
Good.
Or it's good, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have a feeling I probably wouldn't like it. Not too many Vietnamese pizzas that I like. I like my own. I like Western style pizza, not Asian style.
Pizza.
All right. So in your life, what was the worst meal of your life?
Worst meal?
The worst thing you ever ate. Ugh, horrible. Worse than horrible.
I think it's let me check. It can be boiled meat, boiled pork, but it in wait.
Boiled pork.
Yes, it's in the right side dinner. Oh, it's very bad.
It's very bad.
Very bad. More than that.
Okay. Was that someone cooked it at home or you ate it out in a restaurant or somewhere else?
I eat it out in the restaurants.
In a restaurant. Boiled pork. I remember there was a woman who cooked a meal for us in Com Pha, but she was Vietnamese, but lives in the Czech Republic. Ming and Vu's aunt. And I think it was her, yeah. And they took a big pork leg thigh, but it was cooked like in it was boiled, I guess, because there was herbs and spices and I'm pretty sure that I think it was, or maybe it's broiled or something they call it. But this was so amazing. The herbs and spices they used, and you didn't even need a knife and a fork. You could just use your hands and tear the pork apart and it just melted in your mouth. It was actually one of the best porks I ever had in my life. It was so delicious.
Oh.
But just boiling pork, yeah. I'm not much for boiled meat. I don't like boiled chicken. Do you like boiled chicken?
I like.
Oh, you like that, huh? The Tet specialty, boiled chicken. You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I find it's like rubber.
Rubber?
Tastes like I'm eating the rubber of my handphone case. It's just that. Yeah, I'm not traditional Vietnamese, am I? I like my chicken baked or rotisserie. Yeah, a little bit different. All right, good job. Now we're gonna move on to our part 2 solution discussion. Oh. All right, Donny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in solution discussion, education is changing rapidly and many students are studying online now. Although some parents believe online studying is not as effective as on-site schools. Which do you think is the best option? Which do you think is better? Now, what I'm going to do here is give you a minute to prepare, to make some notes. So you have to pick one and then tell me why you didn't pick the other one. Any questions?
Yes.
What's your question? You have a question? Do you have a question before we start?
I have.
You have a question. What's your question?
I don't know what to say. No.
I don't have a question. All right, your 1 minute starts now. Your time is up, mister.
Oh.
All right. So, what is your choice? Which do you think is better than the other?
I think is studying online is better than studying at schools.
Okay, you think studying online is better than going to the schools, the on-site. But sit up a bit so I can see you. All I see is your hair. All right. So tell me why. What's the benefits?
The COVID-19 is from here. Technology has a proud effect on almost every aspect of our life.
Profound effect. Okay.
And education has no difference, especially in the complex situation.
Complex situations. Situation. Yeah. Situation.
Complex situations.
Okay.
Of the COVID-19 is epidemic.
Epidemic?
Epidemic, yes.
I mean, like having like a plague, an epidemic in an area, viruses and stuff again, like COVID and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
COVID-19, when the demand for home learning increases, online learning allows students to access education no matter where they compare to traditional learning. Furthermore, online learning promise to provide optimal optimal cost.
Sorry, OP optimal? OP what?
Yes.
OP?
Optimal.
OP
T
E
M A L.
Optimal. Okay.
Optimal.
Optimal.
Courses placing to suit every student needs.
Do you understand what you're reading?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I have. Okay, I will accept it. Some. And one of benefits online learning is convenience. Instead of having to learning one location, learning and teaching can be done at home. Teacher and student can be learned on tablets or laptops. So learning can almost anywhere without having to worry the classroom too far from you, their home.
Okay.
During the online learning, student and teacher can record their lesson that day. Also can take a picture,
Picture.
to when we cannot flow past us or the student, we can take a picture. Teacher can
2 minutes.
Teachers can learn from its experience for future tutor or receive student contribution and feedback during the learning process. Oh, that's so.
Oh, that's good. I think that's more than 2 or 3
Oh,
minutes.
no. I want a lot of.
Okay. All right. So why not on-site? What's the disadvantage of on-site?
Oh, because. Because.
Be honest. What do you think of the disadvantages of schools?
Teacher can do the test and make a test without student can be cheater and
Cheaters, people cheating.
cheating like that.
You mean because of the big classrooms?
Yes.
Easier to cheat?
And it have big problem that when we study at school, the classroom is too big for the one teacher can teach and see all the student, but online can do. They just see on screen and all student is there.
Okay.
That all.
Yeah, I think a better way to sum that up, Donny, would be that online, chances are you'll probably have smaller classes too, and be able to focus more with the main teacher, where some of the classrooms have so many students. That could be one of the disadvantages too. Just classrooms are so big. Yeah, and more distractions. If you have a nice study room at home, then yeah, it can be more practical studying at home. And it depends what you're studying too. But that's true. Okay. What about a situation like, I think Nishka from India said that at her school, they have 50-50. Some days they go to school, some days they study online. So would a 50-50 approach be a possibility? Like, would that work where, some courses and tests you go to school, but other classes you do online?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Not sure about that, but I think study online is better.
Okay. So how do you foresee the future of basic education? Basic education, I mean your general education, grade 1 to 12. How do you think it'll change in the future?
I think they can invent the invention.
They can better
They can invent version or software that it can follow or keep track of like that to the student and what they should study, and the software needs the student study more than 2 or 3 hours a day, and the teacher will check it. The teacher will check it from the laptop, and if some students don't study, they can call to their family. And if they miss school 1 week, they can come school from 1 day or 3 days. For the teacher can explain more something like skill that the software cannot be teach. Like something software can be a teacher to teach student, and the teacher teach them nice skill. Mhm. It can be better.
So it would be less study time? It would be
No,
less?
you
No.
can study to the software.
To the what?
Software.
Oh, okay. So more software will be used. It'll be more technology used. All right. Let's move on. We got to get going. That took way too long. Minus 25%.
Oh, burning.
Yeah, they're supposed to be quicker than that, but that's okay. We're only in interest 20 now. We got lots of time to fix that. On to part 3.
Part 3. Pretty easy.
All right. So we're going to go over Romeo and Juliet. That was lesson, I don't know what lesson that was. 9? No, I think that was lesson 9, 7, 5, I think. Not sure. Romeo and Juliet. So that should be an easy one. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo.
Who wrote the story?
Shakespeare.
Yeah, William
Yes.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare. That's right. Who are Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo.
Who's Romeo?
Romeo is a member of Montaigne family. And Juliet from Montaigne family.
Okay.
And Juliet from Capulet family.
Capulet, yeah.
Capulet family.
Okay. So why is it one of the most famous love stories in the world?
Because it tells about their love between two family hate other and often fight, but they still love other.
So was it a good ending? Was it good or bad?
No, bad ending.
Okay, you can tell me after. So it's a love story. That's why it's so important. Yeah, two families fighting against each other. Yeah, I think the ending is also a big part of why the story is so successful. Because at the end, if you never saw the movie, the story, read the book or the play, and you didn't know the story, it'd be like shocking and surprising at the end of the story because you'd probably think they're going to run away and be happy forever, but that's not what happens. So tell me a bit about what happens in the story. What is the story about?
The story about their love.
So what happens?
Japanese Romeo died by poison and Juliet killed herself by Romeo knife.
How did all this happen? What happened? What happened in one of the fights? Like, what's going on with the families?
Romeo killed Juliet's cousins in a fight, and he ran away from Verona to another city.
Oh, okay. So Romeo killed all her cousins?
Yes. Is it
all the cousins?
Yes, cousins.
So how many cousins? How many people did Romeo kill?
I don't know.
No, one cousin. He got into a fight with one guy, one cousin, and in the fight,
cousins.
Cousins, possessive, right? What is it? It says Dun, 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 dun. He had to run away and fight Julio's cousins. Yeah, okay. Oh, but it says Romeo
No.
kills one of Juliet's cousins, one of her many cousins.
One off.
One cousin. So, how did the priest, Friar Lawrence, help them? What was the big plan?
They want to Juliet drink the poison that she will sleep in 2 days.
Potion,
They
not
want
poison.
to make that Juliet family believe it that she died, and he will take her from Ver- Veronia to
Verona. Yeah.
Romeo City, live, and they will live together.
Right. So how does the story end? That was the plan. She was going to take a magic potion and sleep for 2 days, making the family think she was dead, but not really. And then she was going to run away and go join Romeo in another city.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
No,
what happened. How did the story end?
it ended that it ended. Juliet died by she killed herself, and Juliet no Romeo drink poison and Juliet killed herself.
Why did Romeo drink poison?
Because he he upset and take poisons and die.
Why was he upset?
Because he think Juliet is died because drink poison. She
Oh,
don't.
so he thought she was dead too. He didn't know the plan. Was she really dead?
No.
No. So what happened when she woke up?
And when she woke up, she see Romeo die.
She saw Romeo die with her own eyes. Ah, no, Romeo, don't do that. She saw Romeo die with her own eyes. She saw it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She woke up and sees Romeo is dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dead and die is different.
Yeah. Well, dead is past tense, die is present, right?
Oh.
Everyone dies someday, right?
No one can be live forever.
That's true. No one can live forever. Our spirit can, but not our body. We just rent this body. That's why we have to take care of it and not eat so much sugar. Because when the body goes, we have to leave it. Yeah. Right. So she was asleep, sleeping because of the magic potion. And then Romeo didn't know the plan. Friar never couldn't tell him for some reason. I don't remember why. And but so he thought she was dead, and he killed himself with his knife. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Juliet woke up and was like, "Oh, joy." Right? Oh my God. And then she's heartbroken, and so she decides to, or no, oh yeah, right. He drank real poison and killed himself. And then she took Romeo's knife and killed herself. So they both die at the end. And it's just a very sad ending. And I bet you the families are still fighting.
No, I think they weren't fighting.
You don't think they'll fight anymore?
Yes, maybe.
When they find out the truth? I don't know. Maybe they all killed each other. I'd like to see part 2. What happened to the rest of the family?
Sure.
The sequel. Yeah, but Shakespeare's not here anymore. So I don't think he's going to write part 2. All right, Donny, that's it. That was longer than it should be, but we got it done. It's a good test. We just got to keep working on that pronunciation. Pronunciation. I always say pronunciation, but it's pronunciation. No, but I mean, you understand pretty much everything that we're talking about. A couple of mistakes here and there. But it's the ears and the tongue we got to work with you. And that's just practice. We got to, once that gets up, it'll help you understand more and quicker. But it's all good, buddy. It's all good.
Yes, thank you.
All right, I gotta go. Mimi Milo is waiting in the waiting room.
10 point for me.
Say what?
10 point for me.
Say bye for you.
100 points.
100 points? Oh no, I have to minus 25 points just for being so long.
No. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.